Look at that. My shirts are all getting stretched out. Tag a friend. I guess I'll wait a sec, see if anybody shows up. I know that's weird because this video will end up being recorded, but hopefully somebody can hear what I'm saying, and if I'm talking loud enough, because yeah, I gotta make sure the sound works on this, because I guess last time I didn't wear my headphones, but this time I'm not either. Little scruffy though. That's what happens when you don't shave for a week and a half. So yeah, I'm 60 days in on a water fast. I was gonna come on here feeling acting all lethargic and all down, and then kind of come back alive, because just joking, because I don't feel less energetic, or actually I feel more energetic than I've ever felt, being 60 days into a fast. And so anyways, just got done with a trip, so today's tonight and tomorrow's recovery day, and then Saturday's back on the road. But I guess I should have put it in. I mean, you can tell if you do the math. So in the last 60 days, I've lost 114 pounds. I thought my weight was going to taper off after 30 days, but it didn't. I was pretty surprised. I do my weigh-ins with my brother. He, as a witness per se, I put the video thing on, and we do like FaceTime, and I put it over the weight thing, and he looks at it. And I do it twice because I just want to make sure the scale's right and everything. And I sat down after I did it, and he goes, "So do you want to hear?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "It's 467. I was like, "No way. There's no way." And he's like, "Yeah, twice. 467. And I'm like, "Wow. That's a lot of weight in 60 days, man." And I was excited, and I didn't believe it, and I was kind of like, "No way." Thanks, Bill, for watching. You're a big supporter. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, after my brother told me how much it was, I kind of sat there for a minute and was like, "Are you sure?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I had to sit with it for a while, because I couldn't believe I'd lost 114 pounds in 60 days. So yeah, after 30 days, I figured, water weight, I figured detoxing, I figured getting rid of all of the extra glycogen and the extra fat stores around my organs and stuff. But man, I was like, holy cow, 114 pounds in 60 days. So there you have it. And I feel great. And my clothes are all loose, and my necks are getting bad because, yeah, my pants keep falling off. I've got, I wore stretchy pants because I was so big, but I kept having to retie the string so that it would stay up. But yeah, it's not a bad thing. Lots of things that I'm noticing and stuff. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that, Billy. Did you have a headache? Well, Frankie, in the beginning, which is what I'm going to talk about a little bit, because people keep saying stuff like, is my thing blocking it again? No, it's not. The headaches was originally during the first, I don't know, week, if that. I was noticing a lot of people are having these issues in the beginning of their diets, and I gotta tell you, the starting is the hardest. There is, I tell you guys about this book all the time, but the guy that wrote the book, his name's Jason Fung. He has a clinic in Texas and a clinic in Canada, and what they do is they assist people on their fast. And one of the things that he finds is that the people that go for the longer fasts ask the doctor if they can just keep going, because it's easier than going back off the fast, going through the process of trying to get back onto a new fast and having to go through all those withdrawals and everything. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing that's really difficult for a lot of you people that are starting out, is those first few days are hard, because one, if you don't prep for your fast, and it's a high fat diet and a low carb, and you get your sugars out, I mean, those are all the things that you need to do. But and one of the suggestions that I'm going to make is, now, I don't know what the science is behind this, but according to what I understand, when you eat, I mean, I understand the science as far as what I've been told, but when you eat a lower calorie diet, your body lowers its metabolism, as I told you in the last video. If you eat a higher calorie diet, your body raises its metabolism. If you're as fat as I was and you have that much fat on your body actually has to have more calories to survive. So what I'm wondering is, because of my success and how much fat I've been losing and how consistent I've been losing on every day, I'm starting to wonder, and I don't know this for sure yet. I don't know how to test it yet. I'm going to talk to some doctors and see if I can get this tested. But I think my metabolism is actually set near 4,000 or 5,000 calories that I was eating prior to going into the diet. Now, if that science is there and that's correct, that means that my body was set really high at a set point, and because I didn't do anything to mess with my set point by lowering my calories, that's where it's at. And that's why I'm burning so much fat, or so many calories and stuff. So, and 95% of your calories are burnt from just sitting, just your body doing its thing. All the organs and all the blood and your brain burns the most calories. So 95% of your calories daily are burnt just sitting. Like I was saying last time, exercise is great for endurance, and that kind of thing, and taking a little bit of calories, but it's not that much. Most of your calories are burnt by setting your thermostat. So I'm not sure how that works exactly, but I know that there's science there. So if my thermostat's set so high, that's why I'm burning so much fat. And we'll know in the next 30 days, because if I step on the scale in 30 days and I've lost another 60 pounds, or no, let's see, it would be about 40, 45 pounds. That would be still burning about 1.5 pounds of fat a day. And that would be consistent over the 90 days. So we'll see. I don't know yet. But we're going to look into that. Let me see if I got it. Yeah. Hey. Headaches, no. Headaches go away after the first week, as far as like sugar and carb addictions and stuff like that. But we're going to talk about this real quick because I want to bring this up. So the metabolism. My metabolism sits very high. Talked about the calories. I noticed a lot of people are struggling with their diets and their fasts, and I don't know what kind of support systems you guys have, but it's important. And I understand this is a great support system here, and I appreciate the support system here. However, posting on here and having responses is nice, but having an actual person to talk to and to text with and stuff, or when you're feeling really down, like Fridays are my worst days, because those are my celebratory days. Today should be a celebratory day. I would love to, have a big old meal and have a few drinks and really celebrate, because I've really done a good job, but I'm still going, so I gotta wait. But the support system is really important, and if you don't have somebody that you're able to talk to, or that you're able to go and sit at lunch with, or sit and have coffee with, or just be able to sit with and talk to about what you're going through, if your family isn't a part of it and isn't supportive of it, that's going to be really difficult. You've got to get people on your team, and you got to get people supporting you. So like last time, I said a coach is very important. I'm going to suggest to people that you really seek out a coach. It's worth the investment. Or seek out somebody. I mean, look at all the different programs out there that have these support systems, or your sponsors, or your, Weight Watchers, and all these different things. They have somebody that is working with them, that's assisting them through it. I suggest, if you're struggling and you're having a hard time, really find somebody that, and if it costs something, it's worth every penny. Mine costs me. I pay a good amount for a coach every week, so and it's well worth it. I suggest that you stop. Now, this is just my personal opinion, but I suggest you stop doing the yo-yo fast dieting. I think a lot of people are getting into this new fasting and going, oh wow, this is cool, you can lose this much, and then they struggle with the short period of times, and people say, well, you got to build up to it, and I'm like, I don't know. I think that maybe a 3-day, a 7-day, a 10-day, 30-day, and then try to push it as far as you can. If you're gonna come off, commit to yourself that in a short period of time, a few days, you're gonna go back and do a longer fast. That's what I would suggest. Now, this is just from me. I know a lot of people are out there saying that this fasting thing's really hard, and I'm not gonna disagree that in the beginning it's tough. And when you're doing the yo-yo fasting thing, you're going fast and then back, fast, back, fast, back, fast, back. And it's rough. It's psychologically rough. There are chemical things going on in your mind that are messing with you when you're going through that yo-yo fast, because there is there is an actual chemical things that go on in your mind. And I wish I had quotes and stuff from the book, but Jason Fung has it in his book, The Obesity Factor. There are chemical things that are going on, the leptin and different things that go on inside your mind, the satiety and all of these different things that are all off balance when you're eating a diet high in carbs and a lot of sugars and stuff. All of these things cause you to be hungry. They cause you to think you're hungry. Habits that we have from our youth or from over the years of thinking, oh, we got to get up in the morning and eat breakfast, even though our body's in the circadian rhythm that all of a sudden our epinephrine's up, our adrenaline's up, We got all kinds of things that our body automatically goes, it's time to wake up, and we're awake and ready to go. And we really don't need to eat because our body's in a state of ready to go-ness. And we as a society have gotten in the habit of eating these big breakfasts thinking that we're supposed to eat, or worse yet, the high sugar cereals and stuff that we have in the morning, or the great wonderful health bars that we eat or that are packed full of sugar. Or that yogurt that, it's healthy yogurt that has tons of sugar in it. I mean, there's lots of things that we do in the morning that aren't that great for us. But anyways, my point is that our minds are playing a lot of games with us when we're starting this fasting thing. And you guys that are struggling through it really need to understand that it is rough. It is rough because your mind is playing tricks on you. You feel depressed. You'll feel shivers. You'll feel cold. You'll feel all kinds of all kinds of issues physically, mentally. Oh, that's right. I did that. So what happens when you start a fast? You go into withdrawals from sugars and carbs. You have the chemical issues with your mind and the mental state and knowing what's going on. You really got to know and understand what's going on in your brain for you to be able to get through the rough waters. That's all there is to it. One of the things they say is the physical things that you're going through, it's called riding the wave. You got to ride those waves of hunger in the beginning because your body's going through those waves of hunger and stuff. And I don't get hungry because my body is completely satisfied. I want to do something on this video that I haven't done before. And the reason I want to do it is I want to show you something really weird. And that is that there's I have a test. Hold on a second. I have a test that tests my glucose levels and my ketone levels. And the reason I want to do this is because what's interesting is that people say, well, where are you getting your glucose from? Where are you getting your, where are you getting your energy for your brain and stuff like that? Well, your body produces, one more thing. My new ketones strips. Your body produces, takes the fat that you have on your body and it produces ketones for your brain and for your other things that your body needs for the fat. And then your body also extracts glycogen out of the fat that's in your body as well. So what I wanted to do was I'm going to do a test right in front of you guys to show you what my ketones are and what my glucose level is. So what my blood sugar is. So I hope this is worth something, but here goes. I'm going to keep talking about this other stuff too while I'm doing this, but yeah, the beginning of a fast is one of the hardest things. And the longer you can go, the less you have to deal with. And like I was saying, I mean, a guy that runs a clinic and he gets people in his clinic all the time going, hey, this is great. I don't want to stop my fast. I feel great. Why would I stop my fast? Well, the reason is because it's easier to keep fasting than it is to try and go off of fast and get back on it. So, my suggestion to you, and this is what I'm trying to prove, this is my thing. I'm not telling anybody else what to do. My thing is that I want to prove to other people that the way to lose the weight is to prep your body for a fast, get your body burning fat, stay high calorie before you get on the fast, and then go on the fast and let your body eat your fat until your fat's gone. And the fat, according to science, you can go to like there's runners and stuff that go to okay, I'm gonna see if you guys can see this. Okay, here we go. Try to keep the glare off. What that is it's zeroing out. Now it's ready for it. And what it's gonna do, this is gonna test my I didn't cock my little gun here. Ow! So, this, let's see, can you see it? Why can't you see it? Huh. Here we go. I'm gonna put some blood on it. Alright, there you go. Is it backwards? 64. I guess it is backwards. So my blood glucose level, if you can see the numbers at the bottom. Anyways, that's my blood glucose level. I have 64 on my blood glucose level. Now, this is my ketones. Ketones are produced from your fat. Sorry, it's sealed. Produced from your fat, and that is provided as energy for your brain. So, I'm going to give you a live shot of my ketones. See? I put my little thing in here. Zeroes it out. Checking. Alright. What does that say? 729. I don't know what that means. So, I might have to poke myself again. Oh no, come on. Oh, I gotta poke myself again. Hold on. Dried out. Alright. So those are my ketones. And I'm sorry that they're backwards, but so my ketones are 4.9. I didn't even do this before. I just was going to do it live with you guys. Last week my ketones were at 5. That's really high for ketones. A good high. So my point in doing that was that people are like, well, you don't have it, you're not producing sugar. Well, evidently I am producing sugar because I just tested my sugars and I have more than enough. And I tested my ketone levels. They're high too. So anyways, my body's producing sugar without me eating any sugar. So I just want to make that a really clear point. And the point in telling you that is that my body is producing more than enough stuff to keep me healthy. And it's evident because I don't have any health issues. I haven't tested my blood pressure. I have to go into the doctor next week anyway, so. But, so that was that. I just wanted to do that live for you guys so that you could see that my body is producing its own sugar right now from my fat stores. So if anybody's wondering where I'm getting my sugar and why there's glucose sugar in my blood through a blood test, that's how. So hold on, I gotta read some questions real quick here. Stop. Hold on a second. No. How long have I been fasting for now? 60 days straight. Yes, I've lost 114 pounds during my current fast, 60 days. Thank you, Darnell. Appreciate that. So, yeah, that was a live test of my blood so that you guys know that that's real. So, again, I suggest you guys stop doing the yo-yo fast. It's really hard. And I suggest you get a support system, because a support system is very important, especially if it's an individual that you're paying to be your support system. That's great. I'm going to be this is kind of a big deal for me, because this video is going to be going live, or not live, but going on my actual Facebook and my YouTube. And so this is the first video that I will be sending out publicly. I've only ever done this video in this group, so this is kind of a big deal for me. So I'm going to be reposting this, and I would appreciate you guys sharing it, or going onto the regular Facebook or regular YouTube and sharing it. That'd be awesome. But I'm going to post something about the fact that because originally I talked to Chris James about coming on here, and he said to wait till 30 days, because there's a lot of people that say they're going to go so long, and and then they aren't able to do it because it can be tough. So I waited 30 days to post on here, and now I waited 60 days to actually post publicly. So I'm going to post publicly on this. My next suggestion is prior to this, I was actually I have worked with people before, and with nutrition and training before, in working out and stuff like that. I've worked with people on businesses and different things. I have coached a few people myself, and have been told that I should do some coaching. And so, because of what I've learned and what I've gained through this, and the knowledge that I've had from the past and from my past experiences, and what I'm understanding about the new sciences and so forth, not to mention I'm really motivational and really good with people, I am also going to be doing coaching. So I'm just throwing that out there so that you guys know. That wasn't a sales ploy. It was, I value a coach. Every time I've lost weight, after my last video, I did a reflection, and I was like, oh my gosh, every time I've lost weight, I had somebody there that was helping me. Trevor was the first one. Tony was this other guy that helped me start my weight loss when I was 35. He got me 90 days in and on track, and by then I was going. And that's one of the things that's great about this fasting thing that I would like to share, is that it strengthens you. It makes you stronger. It makes it easier for you to do things. I mean, come on, think about the times that people have offered to give you things that you're just like, no, thank you, no. things that you don't want to participate in or don't want to do. For me in my youth, in my teens, I don't know why, but I was adamant about not doing drugs. I mean, I just wouldn't do I wouldn't do drugs at all. And my friends would do drugs around me, and they'd be like, hey man, here, try this. And I'd be like, nah, thanks though. And all they ever thought me was, oh, that's cool, man, no big deal. And they were very respectful about it. And that's the same thing that we're doing right here, guys, is we're telling people I'm fasting. And then they say, oh, but you're starving yourself. No, I know where I can get my next meal. I have a lot of cash in my pocket, and I can buy myself, a king's feast at any moment. And right now, Grubhub, I know of 5 places that will deliver to me right now. And I could have a huge dinner right now. So I'm not starving. I'm fasting. I'm choosing this. So, but the thing is that it's so amazing is that when I first heard that story of Angus Barbieri back in the 70s, 60s, 50s, whatever he did it, that was an amazing thing to me, that people were like, oh, this is unhealthy, this is not recommended and stuff like that. And it didn't make any sense to me, because I was like, the body has all it needs inside of it as far as nutrition and everything. If you have a fat store on you, other than of multivitamin or a couple of mineral supplements, why would you need anything calorie wise to come into your body if you're storing your fat for, And so as I read these stories, and I read this book, and I read these other books, and I started to really dive into the science of it all, I was just shocked and surprised that I was right, that I could live off of my fat stores. So I am. And you can go down to, the healthy fat is 20% body fat. And I'm going to get myself weighed, statically weighed, so that I can actually see how much my body fat is here in the next 30 days. And then, but you can go down, and then runners that do like marathons and stuff, they get down to about 10 or 9% body fat. The point that your body actually starts to eat itself is 4% body fat. So if anybody's wondering when your body starts to take away the protein and eat things that it's not supposed to, other than fat, it's like way down to 4% body fat. So anyways, according to what I've read. So let's see, any more good questions here? How do you feel? What would you do differently? I feel amazing. Differently. I would rather not be in the truck, that's for sure. That's kind of why I'm trying to go towards that I am going towards doing more of a coaching and mentoring thing, to try and use some of my old business skills, and also some of the skills I'm learning from weight loss and stuff, and from my fitness over the years and stuff. Yeah, it's hard when you're starting to fast, and when you give in, you just gotta power through. Nathan Lopez, I will check him out. Yeah, because I love hearing other people's stories and stuff, and yeah, so, oh, and I didn't know that, I mean, I knew this, but I didn't share before. I told you guys about Jason Fung's book, but he also has that, and I've just told you guys about the clinic, but the clinic has like an online distance kind of thing where they can coach you from a distance too. So they can assist you on your fasting and stuff as well. So there's that resource. Oh, important points of fasting. I'm gonna go through this real quick. There's these stages in fasting. One is the ketosis. The ketosis is important because that's what the keto diet was based around. But the thing is that no matter what diet it is that you get, your body is going to go into a state of ketosis when you're on a fast. When your body gets into a state of ketosis, is 3 to 4 days in. That is also when the autophagy starts. One of the things I forgot to tell you guys about, okay, well, anyways, ketosis and autophagy. Autophagy also, not only cleaning out all your cells and getting rid of all the stuff and the clouding in your brain and so on and so forth, there are certain organs in your body that will not regenerate the cells, according to what I've read. This is what I know so far. But what ketosis, or what autophagy does, is it goes in and it will clean out the cells of those organs from the junk that's in the cells themselves and helping them to perform better. And that's part of why it helps the heart health, the lung health, the kidney health, the liver health. I mean, I think the liver regenerates a little bit, but because you can cut it in half and give it to somebody else. But there's organs, certain organs, like I said, I don't know all of it. I just know some of it. But yeah, it cleans up those organs that can't regenerate their cells, and it's awesome. So that's what autophagy does. And the reason that autophagy is important is autophagy takes time to do. So it takes time to start, and it takes time to continue the process. And that's part of the reason that it's hard with these diets where you go on and off again and on and off again. Now, I don't know the exact science of it later on when your body is actually in a state of being where you want to be, but fasting on a regular basis, now they're finding out, some people are saying a fast every year, some people are saying a fast every month, you know, and so there's starting to be all these different schools of thoughts of how to do it and stuff. So start to think about that, and remember the metabolic rate, because those people that are cutting their calories right before they go into a diet are lowering their thermostat and going into a fast, and so their body's going to be, I think it's going to be burning, well, according to what I was told, that you're burning lower calories because you've lowered your calorie thermostat. So be careful about that, and especially when you're going on and off again on these diets. Well, if you're having a low calorie diet in between your fast, you're lowering that thermostat, so that means your body's, and what that means is your body, you'll get cold more, you'll feel more lethargic and tired because your body is setting its thermostat lower and trying to conserve energy. So be careful about that. That's the only reason I can attest to my success to this, is that my thermostat was set really high. I mean, really high. 4,000, 5,000 calories a day. And currently, according to my results, and this is a self-test, I've lost 1.5 pounds about a day. So hopefully I've given you guys lots of cool stuff and insight here, and you know, some cool ideas. Did you take vitamin supplements and electrolytes? Yes. Because after 60 to 90 days, your body starts to lose its stores of your vitamins and supplements that people like to think that are in your body, but there are things that your body doesn't produce, and it does produce electrolytes. However, I don't know to what amounts or whatever it is. I think that there's some that you need and some that you don't. Anyways, I don't know the exact science of it at all, but what I decided to do was to do electrolytes and multivitamin. And my last video gives you all the supplements I'm taking, but not all of them you need. There's a couple things I take because I like that they help in the health or whatever. Could you tell us what you did take? Yes, in my last video. Because I show you in the video. No, it's okay. I'm not trying to be rude or whatever. It's just Here you go. This is Dr. Boz. K2D3, they're all backwards. This Whole Food Multivitamin Plus has all kinds of herbs and fun things inside of it. This is Electrolytes by Dr. Berg. It's right there. There you go. I showed you my supplements. So, you're welcome, Sabrina. But the thing is this. Try to stretch your fast longer. And try not to... Oh, no. I'm happy to do it. I just... try to stretch your fast longer. And in between your fasts, I would try to do some kind of, something that keeps you in ketosis. Because when you're out of ketosis, you get the keto flu. And that's what you guys are experiencing, is you're getting that, you're revisiting your addictions to certain things in your breaks. So try to stay in ketosis. And if you don't know how to do that, Ken Berry is a keto doctor. Jason Fung has keto stuff that he talks about. Dr. Boz, her name's Annette Bosworth. She's really good too. These are people that talk about ketosis. I don't know what about other diets and stuff like that as far as staying in ketosis. But that little measurement that I took on my finger is important because it tells you that you're staying in ketosis when you're off your fast. And you can do that. There is a way to do it. And there's a way to do it with high calories. But you have to know how to do it and what kinds of foods to eat. And that's why I suggest that you look at those doctors. Or look it up. Whatever you need to do. I don't care who you talk to. Try to find out how to stay in ketosis while you're on your off days off your fast. Because that will help you to go right back into a good fast. And that's the truth, because that's what I did. I was doing back when I was at I found I was at 550 and I dropped down doing a keto diet, and I was understanding how to do ketosis and stuff, and then I fell it off and I started a year of crap, and that's why I went all the way back up to 580, gained another 30 pounds. So anyways, sorry, I hope I didn't go too long, but I just wanted to let you guys know all the different things you guys can do. And thanks for watching. Hopefully I gave you guys some good info, and thanks for all the great comments and support. And hopefully, and I'll check in next Monday probably, because usually I check in on Mondays, but I wanted to wait until my day 60. So my current weight is 467. I've lost 114 pounds, John, in 60 days. And I feel amazing, and I'm just going to keep going until the excess fat on my body is gone. And like I said, I'm going to be putting this public, not just in the group. So this will be my first one public. So wish me luck. Love all you guys. Thanks again for everything. And yeah, keep it up, guys. Thanks, Sabrina. Thanks, John. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Love ya. And if you guys want support and help from me, send me a message. I'll be on your team anytime. See ya.